Hey, I'm Kev Welcome to RiMS Racing Career. Finally going up, as we've been showing off career though in my video that I did first looking at this game, so we've got to delete our data so far. So as you see, we'll be on pro. I don't know for how long. Remember, we can change that any time in career. But let's hop in.
Everything is ready to start the new season. The calendar is full of events on international circuits and very challenging road tracks. We will be dealing with some of the fastest and highest performance motorbikes ever made. But remember, speed alone is not enough to be the new RiMS World Champion. The conditions of each event will be analysed and the right strategies prepared for a setup that's always competitive. By taking good care of the motorbikes, they won't let us down. Let's start. The team is waiting for you. Welcome to your headquarters. Here you can manage all aspects of your career. The headquarters is composed of 2 floors. Each floor has its own areas dedicated to a specific function. You are on the ground floor. Let's start by going into the motorbike stand area. Here you can manage every aspect of your motorbike, from tuning to the mounted components. Let's start by choosing a brand new motorbike by going into Motorbike Selection. Don't worry, it's on the house.
Here we go then. We've got 8 bikes to choose from. We've got the Aprilia OS B4 1100 factory from 2020, the BMW M1000RR from 2021, the Ducati Panigale V4R from 2020, the Honda Fireblade CBR 1000R ABS 2019, the Kawasaki Ninja ZX10R from 2019, the Envy Agusta F4RC from 2019, and then the Suzuki GSX R1000R from, you guessed it, then the Yamaha YZF R1 from last year. So I do like Ducati. It is probably the manufacturer I do root for probably the most in, say, MotoGP or Superbikes. I do really love Kawasaki as well. I do love the Kawasaki Ninja. That was my underdog team to root for as well in motorbike racing, was Kawasaki, but then they've just blown the doors off everyone in World Superbikes in recent years with Johnny Ray. They're pretty handy in, motocross as well, and supercross, Kawasaki, in recent years. So what should we go for? I have seen quite a few people ride the Aprilia online. Seems like the Aprilia is pretty good. Honda 5, all of these bikes are classic. Like Yamaha YZF R1 is a modern classic. What is it? Suzuki as well. Who doesn't love a Suzuki? Envy Agusta. For the nostalgia. Classic name of motorbike racing. Honda as well. Made its name at the... I believe the Fireblade made its name at the TT Isle of Man. And then the BMW. And Aprilia. Again, who've been very good in World Superbikes. At least like a decade ago. Winning titles with the likes of Biaggi and I think Carlos Checo won on a Aprilia as well. Oh, I can't pass like the Ducati though. I don't think I can. Plus, I really like they all got like unique dashes as well, and I really like the dash on the Ducati as well. Go for it, shall we? Alright.
Nice choice. Now we have to fill in your data. To do that, we need to go to the upper floor. Let's go upstairs. Let's go to the lodging area. Here you can customize your rider, access the inventory and shop, and view your career records. Let's go to rider customization to fill in all the details. Here, tell me more about yourself. When you're done, press the back button. You can always modify this information.
One thing I do find a bit strange, I didn't actually say it in my first look at this game, is that you don't name your rider or anything. You don't have your number. very not personal. That like you get a nationality. Yeah, the other stuff you don't get. So I used to stickers as well for the leathers. Your own leathers as well, even in the MotoGP games. But I did mention the flag section is decent. A bit more varied than some other games, as I don't want to be Russian. Again, there's no Philippines. I'll just be like from the world. Be on the start, often left, isn't it? And then body out, shoulders out, old school or balanced. Go for shoulders out. Have the braking leg out as well. Then braking fingers, have that as 2, and then we can change our rider equipment and see if there's any other stuff that we can put onto our rider. Could do the bloody beetroot stuff. I guess we can put that on. See what that looks like. As for helmet, we are definitely going to be showing off one of these rider helmets. Or do we do Carlos Checo? I mean, we are from the world, you know, and he's got a world on his helmet. And then I do love Casey Stoner's helmet. Always love that helmet. And the Chaz Davis helmets are pretty wonderful as well in this. I think unfortunately all these helmets are like a DLC, so you have to like, if you like pre-ordered game, you got it, like, or you get like the deluxe edition. This Rins helmet's okay. Wish there was a bit more to it. Same for Petrucci's as well. We've got a couple of Danello's helmets here as well. You scroll through. And Canet's as well. Pretty lively at the rear. We've got the vibrant Casey Stoner design. Yeah, and I tend to be with Checker or Stoner. Or one of the Chaz Davis ones. Because Chaz Davis, a long time Ducati rider as well in World Superbikes. Like, he was the guy fighting Johnny Ray a few years ago. Or we've had Baptista and Redding come in recent years. And then we've got Rinaldi. Is that how you say it? As well. Alright, let's put Chaz on, shall we? So yeah, that's an A's DLC, so you might have to... Oh, hello. What other jacket do you go for? I only got 2. I won't go for that. Trousers. Doesn't think it matters for the trousers. It's more like a real difference as well, is there? Just go for that. And then gloves. Oh yeah, we already chose those. Boots. So we got a Ducati boots. Fortunately, not much choice, so I think we just stick with the Ducati boots. And finally, we could get just a full rider suit. So we get a Ducati rider suit. And I like the bit more of a personality we have with our custom suits, so we won't choose that. But here's our rider. I say personality, it's all on the back. The bloody beetroot stuff. Again, that is like DLC, I believe. Yeah, confirm everything.
Now it's time to hop on your motorbike and ride. Let's check available events in the calendar area on the ground floor. Let's go back to the ground floor. Access the calendar, where you will plan your journey to become the next RiMS racing champion. The career is organized into a series of different events. Each event has its own set of rules, participation requirements, and rewards. Feel free to explore the calendar, and when you're ready, start your first event.
We've got 70 events in Season 1. We've got cups, as you can see, like the European Grand Cup. We've got academy events, we've got manufacturer competitions, we've got brand events as well, and we've got these options where we've got multiple choices where we can just choose to rest. as well. We've got Face Off as well, where we just stare at people. And then, of course, we've got the Women's World Championship. And then there is this, a task event as well, which is chucked into the mix. So there's a good variety of events. As you can see, there are lots of them though in 1 year, 70. Doing a couple of events per week. Right, but here we go, all the way to the first event. So this is the racing tutorial. And welcome to Zolder, the most famous circuit in Belgium. All right, let's check out tuning as well. You know, I don't think there's much we want to do. You can mess with the ECU, but I don't really want to. You can mess with the tyre pressures. But there's not much variation there. Maybe shorten gearing. With it being Zolder. And then I won't mess with the shocks or suspension. As you can see, we've got 3 tasks on the right hand side. So you get going on a Ducati. I like the Ducati dash because you can clearly see what gear you're in and your speed. God, I love the animations in this. All right, I go too wide. Oh.
Access the motorbike status check to monitor the status of your motorbike. Every component of the motorbike has its own statistics and condition value. With the motorbike status check, you can always keep track of the status of the main components. The component icons give information about their condition values: good, medium, bad, worn out.
All right.
Here, you can visualize all the data about the rear tire component. As you can see, some data needs to be unlocked, but we'll talk about that later on. No need to hurry. The clock stops in the MSC. If you need help with the icons, open the info panel.
There we go. We can see the conditions 99%. Hot tire pressures 1.9 bar. So we don't want an under or overinflated tire. Then tire compound dual. And temperature 57. Stress level medium stress for the tire. It doesn't need to go to a therapist yet, but it's on its way with the way we're riding it. And then you can see the advanced tire data. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing actually to be showing it when you haven't unlocked it on the MSC. But you can see, you can find out about tire tread condition and then the tire left and right shoulder condition, which you can in MotoGP as well.
Good. Remember, if something doesn't feel right with the motorbike's behavior, check the MSC. Feel free to explore the MSC and exit when you're done.
It's pretty slick, this. Like finding out, for instance, oh, look, my shocks. How are my shocks doing? They got low stress. They're feeling good about life. They're all right at the moment. Then you can mess with the ECU as well hidden here. If you don't want to do it when you're on the bike, just get into the MSC. Mess with it here. And then if we... What else can I show you? All the brakes. There we go. There's brakes. You can see we've got fantastic condition. So we better use them at the moment. Temperatures probably a bit low. In semi-floating disc. And then low stress. And then you can see disc diameter. You can find out the thickness of it as well. And then you get launched into your bike again. So maybe do that on the straights. Don't do it in the middle of a corner getting into it.
Crash, wheelie or stoppie, the motorbike status check isn't available.
I'd hope not when you're crashing. Like, oh, how's my bike doing? Oh, it's actually landed in a hedge. Oh, my brakes are 100%. So, obviously not using those worked. Oh, it just cruised round. Task 3 is to do this in under 7 minutes. You've got plenty of time. You don't need to push too hard. Just need to stay upright, really. Oh, God. As he runs right. Oh, it runs right. Investigating me, no penalty. Slightly fair. Oh no, I'm using too much rear brake. I'm not using enough front brake. To use the MotoGP.
enter the pit lane to perform a pit stop.
Right, let's go. Unfortunately, it's auto through the pit lane.
In the pit lane, the motorbike is in autopilot. Use this time to choose if you want to change tyres, regulate pressure and refuel. Now equip some new tyres, change pressure and refuel. Then confirm when you're ready.
Alright, let's get some new tyres on then. So we got some new fronts to put on. So we'll put those on, are we? And then put those on the rear as well. And then we can change fuel. We can barely move the fuel. Oh, and change cold pressure. Oh, with the bar, I see.
Now you have to coordinate your team to apply the choices you made.
Do you have any coordination normally?
Perform the actions that appear on the screen as fast as you can.
Right, let's try it. Alright, you're taking the wheel. Take the wheels off. Put the wheels on. Right, tighten it, tighten it. Oh, no fuel.
Now you will exit the pit lane in autopilot, complete the last lap, and try to set your best time.
Bit with the cursor there, just hanging out on our rider. Helmet looks good though. Oh no, we've got some. Wow, we've got lots of windmills in the background. Lots of solar panels as well. Didn't realise Zold was a carbon neutral circuit. And now they do have hot air balloons everywhere as well in the sky. If we look to our right. And look at all those solar panels, bloody hell. And they seem to stop the world, you know, being on fire. Literally, all the time. Alright, we've got half of this to go. Oh god, I thought it was on the grass there. Yeah, we've got to complete this in under 7 minutes total. The bike's alright. I'm interested to see how it feels once we've like modified it and upgraded it. And how it feels when everything gets worn. Because this you just stock right at the box. You can see we're not really pushing it too hard. We're almost locked up the front now. Well, Zolder's pretty nice on the motorbike. I'm not normally the biggest fan of Zolder in a car. On a motorbike, I could get used to it. Go ahead and on to the final lap then. Always deceiving this first chord. Always feels like it comes quicker than you think. And the apex for this corner is like tighter than you think. But then you can get on the power very early as well. Oh, understeer. Natural default setup's always understeering. Feels like in games. But then they have to be in order for you to, you know, control the bike and get used to it. It's a bit easier than have an oversteery bike. You can tell I got used to Zolder on the bike. We're hitting apex, is it? Which is not a normal experience for me. In any racing game. Have to break through here. Oh, I forgot to lift over the jump. I'm an idiot. Thinking it was Cadwell Park. I can just full throttle it over the jump. Not quite. Not quite. We go for the last section. have no idea when to brake for some of these corners. There's no real true brake markers. We're looking for things on the side of the track. Oh, so you did it under 7 minutes. Nice. We've done the first Academy event.
Fantastic. Let's take a look at your rewards.
I got a gold helmet. I got credits. And I got team points. Yay.
These are credits. You can use them to buy new components for your motorbikes, new rider equipment, and unlock areas of the headquarters.
Nice.
Collect rider points to upgrade your RiMS badge and team points to unlock skills in different areas of the headquarters. The event is complete. Now let's head back to the headquarters.
All right. I want to celebrate me doing something. All right, just straight back to work. You go rider level going through the roof. What's the level 2?
Welcome back. As said before, the condition value of every component of your motorbike decreases depending on usage. A professional rider knows how important maintenance is to keep the motorbike at its peak performance. Let's go to the motorbike stand.
I have no chance then, being a very unprofessional rider.
Now we'll head to the workshop. Maintenance and upgrades are performed in Motorbike Mechanics. Let's go there. Welcome to Motorbike Mechanics. Here you can inspect and manage all the components installed on your motorbike. While you were riding, I bought new front pads. Let's change them. First, we need to open the component list to choose the component to work on. Select the front pads. Here you can see a close-up of the chosen component, along with the components involved in the procedure. Unmount the front pads.
Unmounting.
Perform the steps described on screen to unmount the component.
I'd like us to unscrew and screw things, and then everything else is just like, yeah, just press buttons.
Now we've removed the pads, but since the pads are attached to the front calipers have been unmounted too. Let's change the front pads. Now equip the new pads from your inventory.
So what's the new pads? No comparison.
Let's mount your new pads in the front calipers. Follow the steps, just like you did for the unmounting procedure.
Oh, we're doing it. I did the thing.
Well done. Remember, required components are highlighted with a blinking icon. You won't be able to ride if they aren't mounted on the motorbike. Now let's head to the inventory to sell the used front pads. Now let's access the inventory. Here you have a list of all the components stored in your inventory and the ones mounted on the motorbikes. For now, go to the front pads category. You'll have plenty of time to explore the whole inventory later. Sell the pads to earn some credits. Great. Remember, the lower the condition value, the less credits you'll earn from selling. However, worn-out components have little use, and inventory space is limited, so selling those components is recommended. Let's head back to the headquarters. Congratulations! You've completed the RiMS Racing Career Tutorial. You are in charge, so feel free to explore the headquarters. I've taught you everything you need to know. Now it's up to you to become the next champion.
Oh, we're screwed, aren't we? With my unprofessional riding skills, how am I meant to become a champion? You didn't teach me that.
Some calendar slots contain multiple events. Use the dedicated actions to select them. Read the event information carefully to plan your career strategically. Once you've chosen the event you want to enter, start it as usual.
Right, let's read this then. Oh, hang on. These races are aimed at the most promising riders, rewarding with components of the brand chosen for the event. You better define your better award. You can face off. Or we can just rest. So I've done one event. I'm already knackered, I think, for the day. No, let's do... We're doing an event to end this tutorial. Oh, that's 7 laps. Round's older. We've already been there, mate. Not sure I want to go back. The Atlantic Road. 1v1. 10 kilometers. I've not been to the Atlantic Road, though. That's a problem, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Let's do a face-off, shall we? Oh, here we are then. Atlantic Road. Looking beautiful, isn't it? Oh, not sure about the shadows there. That was a bit weird. Oh, tight road, though. Oh, no. Don't want we Vons riders face each other. Usually on a road can be regarded as arrogant and pretentious. However, winning this title event can make you famous in the community. Alright, let's see that. Right, we're going to beat you, Tango Garner. Alright, Tango Garner. I don't know why I'm putting on the accent. I think it's to intimidate them, you know. So we are in Norway. I want to look beautiful. Oh no, we got Rubber Band Man in the back. Oh, he's gone. Right, here we go then. Right, punt to pass is activated. I don't know when I should be lifting or not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, dude, keep your head on. It's fine. I was actually relying on just following the other rider on the track. You can see all my TTR man experience coming in handy here as you crash early on. Oh no, there's hot air balloon to the right. I get distracted. Hey, Rubber Band Man! I said don't get distracted. We're being very cautious, but as I said, we don't know what's coming up. It feels very much like a Forza road, doesn't it? Oh, a slight jump there. That was nervy. But I thought those are like how? Oh god, houses in the cliff faces there, not advertising. As our guys just break dancing into the water. Going to be a sad end here. We're not going to win this face to face or face off. Does that mean they get my face after this? Is that what happens? Well, that's a Rubber Band then. All women. Or non-binary or trans, you know. Oh my god, I thought it was in the barrier then. I would definitely do practice on the points to points after this episode because there's like quite a few events around there. But also we know most of the circuits apart from the Portuguese one. Which I don't remember going around before in any game or sim. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, come on. 1.5 kilometers from the end. Had to crash, didn't you, when the other rider finished? Oh, it's just flat out to the finish. God dang, why do we lift? Oh, only 30 seconds back. We got some credits, so we'll take that. And we go up to level. Oh, we don't go up to level. Well, nice. So next time, then we got a manufacturer competition which we can take part in on the Aprilia, BMW, Honda, Kawasaki, MV Agusta, Suzuki, or Yamaha. Oh, you can't ride our Ducati. That's a bit annoying. Oh, I noticed around different tracks as well. I just noticed that. So we got Older, Canadian Tire Motorsports Park, Laguna Seca as well, Fuji, Suzuka. But they do love Zolder, don't they, early on, though. But yeah, next time, we'll see what we choose. I hope you enjoyed the start of career mode. I know it's mostly a tutorial, but we really get going, you know, next time, especially around the point-to-point races, if we have those. Thanks for watching all, and I will see you then.